Also, I forgot to mention that in the when I spoke to JSX on the astral plane, he told me that my grandmother was royalty. She was the mother of a Caesar, and he gave me a vision of her. There's a bust of her, like a statue, and he gave me a vision of that. Her head is like a bust, a statue head, which is called a bust. There's a bust of her somewhere in some museum. I don't know where it is, but yeah, my grandmother was royalty, and it's kind of like the video he did with James Rink, where he was at James Rink's house, where he was saying, "Oh, look, your mother was Mary, Queen of Scots, blah 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 blah." So apparently, if you're someone like me, uh, third dimensional royalty runs in your family. I met the wallet, and you can clearly see that it's this guy, because when you read his comments on my videos, when you read all of them, like you go through his comments, he's the wallet. He says he wants to pay me. He lives in Brazil. South America is free of radiation. Um, Hopefully I can find Danny J there. That'd be awesome. Um, he's the one who... My YouTube channel is... Remember how I said I had future visions where I saw myself with a TV channel or my own show? This guy is the wallet, and he is the one who funds it all, and he's the one who buys the bigger production value, etc., etc. Also, you have to understand that he's a Hollywood. He's not human. I don't know what exactly he is, but you see it going right there. See it going. I don't know what exactly he is, but he's not human, and I don't think he's a jinn. I think my best guess would I think he's his father. See, they're doing it to my head again. I think my best guess is that I think his father is probably a jinn, and judging by his comments, he's very polite to me, and he's very spiritual, and seems like a very nice guy, and apparently I can do something for him, which is why apparently he sees money in me. He sees dollar signs when he looks at me, because he wants... When I put it all together, I see him... He wants me to sell the truth to people, and there's something in it for him. It's more than money. It's something like he wants... I can't figure out what he wants, but he's... maybe he wants my soul energy. Who knows? I think maybe he wants my soul essence, or he wants something that I have. He also, I believe he's a handler of Sarah Adams, and because he seems to know everything about her life and everything about my life. So when I made that video about Queen Elizabeth's human traffickers, he was like, "Oh, careful, Jordan! Don't. You're under a lot of pins right now. You don't want to make anyone mad." So basically, obviously, he's in with the Queen Elizabeth, and I can tell. You know how JSX said the 7 factions of Anunnaki will collapse into 3.5? I can tell that the Queen of England's faction will survive, and probably the Vatican too. I think it's pretty much every other faction besides that. So I got a feeling the Buddhist monks are going bye-bye, which is kind of... it kind of makes me happy if the Buddhist monks would go bye-bye, because I just don't like the idea of people with shaved heads. It just never suited my fancy. Plus, Donald Marshall says that the Buddhist monks worship Vril, V-R-I-L, Vril. Buddhist monks worship Vril, meaning that they worship underground aliens, and I don't like that kind of thing. So, I just want to thank everybody. I have a feeling I'm leaving tomorrow. When I emailed Kimberly Bunch, I asked her if I was going to jail, and she didn't. All she said was, "You'll be fine." She didn't say whether I was going to win or lose. So, judging by her comments, I think what's going to happen is, regardless of whether I win or lose tomorrow in court, I think what is going to happen is that they're going to put me in a black CIA prison/training facility where they will give me the astral travel training that Kimberly Bunch was talking about, and or deport me to South America. Something big will happen tomorrow, and also, what are the odds that my father's court date is tomorrow? I mean, my father's surgery is tomorrow. My father's quadruple bypass is tomorrow. So tomorrow is huge, and I'm like 70% sure I'm leaving tomorrow. No matter what happens tomorrow, my court argument is correct. And even if they don't let it be correct, regardless of what happens tomorrow, it was meant to happen. And this might be my last video in Florida, and I just want to say, like, I love so many of you, and I'm getting all mushy on you. There's so many of you I love, and so many of you I love you don't even know. For example, Prometheus Fire Gauntlet. I've always been manifesting a really hot Pleiadian female for you, because I think you deserve it, because I like your positivity, and I always manifest good things for random people. Like, there's no reason to my manifestations. Like, I always manifest that Freely, the banana girl, finds her heart chakra, and I wish good things for Freely because I see a lot of myself in her. I really like. I'm just saying things I want to say that if this is my last video in Florida. I really like the Arcturians. The Arcturians are my favorite race by far. I like Emily Lavender Mountain Cloud. She's really smart. She's super smart. I want to thank Danny J for getting me through a lot of tough times, and I've already said how she knows how much I love her, and I wish her luck with the South America thing. But I've got a feeling that Danny moving to South America will coincide with me going going to South America. I think it's one of those things where it like all adds up, and because PTOS said that I would get everyone with the soul out, so it seems as if Sarah Adams and company are creating an organization where they can have a bunch of Messiah seeds living together until they can teach them how to rapture out of here. So I think that's why, hopefully that's the reason why Danny is trying to move to South America, unbeknownst to her. Pendragon, thank you for all your teachings. Ziggy, take care. Ziggy, you're always going to be happy because you have a positive soul, so I really don't need to say much to you because you already got it down. CC River, Cece, I really love you. You were the first Christian I ever accepted for who they are, and when I saw you, I didn't feel the need to change you because even though you're a Christian, you still vibrate right. You're still very very lighthearted, which is what I wish I could be. Um, Gilbert, thank you for all your teachings. Metal sharpens metal. We both made each other very strong. You, I remember when I first was making YouTube videos about you, and I said this guy never talks about Neanderthals, and then the next day he starts talking about Neanderthals, and same thing with Cyrus King and Gilbert. You both are great. You're both a great teachers. Same with if I win in court tomorrow, I owe it all to Taj Tariq Bey. All you guys are great teachers. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm pretty sure that we're all four of us are negative souls, and we have that. We're all the Dark Lord type. Cyrus King and Gilbert, thanks for being good sports about all my. Um, Thank you for being good sports about all the. I might have said mean things to you, and thanks for being good sports about it all. Makalesi, I like you. I understand that you can only go so far without, getting JFK'd, but yeah, I appreciate you too. I feel like I'm giving an award acceptance speech. There's so many people. DG Pawn Shop. I always liked your videos because there was always something new about them. There's always you're different. It's something different. God, I'm probably gonna leave people out. But yeah, I really feel like I'm leaving tomorrow, and whatever happens was meant to be. Oh, Mike Illuminati. Yep, Mike is so smart. He's like me. He has a negative soul. Mike is my creation, my protege. He made so much progress. I really hope things turn out for you because you're like me. You chase knowledge. Mike and I have the logical seeing eye brain type thing going on. Yeah, Mike definitely deserves to get out of 3D because he's definitely a graduate soul. He figured out how to day trade, and yeah, I really hope things work out for him. I promise all of you, especially the ones I mentioned, I'll do what I can to help you if I ever, if I'm ever in a position to help you financially. I promise I will do that. Once again, like Pitas said, it's my responsibility to get everyone with a soul out. So, JSX, I like you. All your videos. I'll be honest with you, Jay. I'm your number one fan. Same with Alan Watt. Same with Glenn Keeley. Same with Taj Tariq Bey. Anyone that's teaching me something, I'm automatically addicted to their videos. And as of February 2015, JSX is my quote unquote main event teacher. He's like the one who, if he puts a video out, I've already watched it within the first 10 minutes of it being put out. Um, 13 sign astrology, I always, yeah, I like you too. It's a love fest. Oh, McLeary, yeah. Yeah, McLeary. Gotta love McLeary. He needs the most help. Oh, yeah, McLeary's another guy like me with a negative soul. Another reptilian with a negative soul, and God, these people in the background are still working on my head right now, trying to bring me down. If I left you out, um, I'm sorry. It's these people in the background here that are messing with me. So I think I'll just end it there. Take care. Grow your hair. Do this in memory of me.